talk about Johnny's 37-yard touchdown run, what was designed and what actually happened? And you and Cliff seemed pretty excited after that one in particular.
Well, there's a number of plays that he's made over the course of the year, and some of them are improvised, some of them are called. Obviously, he has the green light a lot of times to take off, and on a couple of touchdowns today, the last one was called option, which we scored on a couple times, and then he was able to do some things with his feet, particularly on third down because of the defenses we've seen, and I think what you see is our team really adjusting to him too with some of the downfield blocking that's occurring when he gets loose, and guys working to get open. So I think not just him, but I think we're playing with a lot of confidence now, and in order to be successful on the road and start the way we've started the last couple of weeks, that confidence level's got to be high, and I think our coaching staff has done a great job of preparation. Our guys understanding the plan, and it's a tribute to these seniors too, who have really pushed this team, particularly in the last couple of weeks, because of we are nicked up, we do have injuries, but those guys are playing, and they're playing with great effort right now, and they're executing. So that's given us a real chance to be successful early in games.
How proud are you in the second half of their effort, like Swope's block and DeMontre's effort on chasing down the receiver?
Yeah, it's been that way all year, and DeMontre has battled through the last 3 weeks. Everybody knows he hadn't been himself injury-wise. He's starting to get better. You could see it today. Those guys are making the extra effort plays, and as much credit as those guys get, and we've talked about it, playing not necessarily what you're known for. DeMontre is known as a sack guy, but he's made plays sideline to sideline and ran down somebody down the field. That's what good teams do, and players understand that effort, there's no substitute for effort. We talk about effort being the price of admission. And our guys are getting that, and reinforced by some of our better players doing that. I think it brings the other guys on the team along.
Can you go through how the all-black uniforms came about?
They just showed up today. It was a situation with, I think, Adidas, with the announcement of the Snow Bowl game and the petition of Mississippi State to wear all white. I think Adidas basically approached us with an idea, and that was an idea that with two Adidas teams here, it was a chance for them to really put together a special uniform for both teams, and the helmet design kind of kicked into it. And I'm not saying that it was a reason we won, but you can't argue with the energy and to start the game on the road. I know it didn't hurt us at all, and the guys were excited when they saw them, saw the helmets, and it was a good look for us today. And like I said, for our recruits, for our current team, those guys, it gave us a little energy. It wasn't responsible for us winning, but I know it. Like I said, I know it didn't hurt at all.
I know you have the 24-hour rule with the ball game or whatever, but do you kind of go into preparation for Alabama now? Because it's
right now, the second, no.
No, I don't think
no. We got no. I mean, we're gonna. I think the key to how we've done things is we've done things the same way every week, and games get bigger whenever you win. You guys will show up Tuesday and you say, hey, this is the biggest game of the year. Well, last week you said that. The week before you say that. So the more you win, you understand that. And I think the consistency of preparation is the key for us, particularly going on the road. I think, we have a method, the way we do things. Some of it's coach speak, some of it's not. That's just how we do it. And we'll come in and approach this week the same way we've approached every week so far this season.
Kevin, how big was it to get that pressure early from your D-line and just kind of disrupt Tyler Russell a little bit?
It was good. We've been getting good pressure. Our Mark Snyder and our staff do a great job, I think, of really understanding protections, how to attack it, getting the right players in the right position. DeMontre was a little healthier this week than he's been the last 2 weeks. So you can see that in pregame. And as a coaching staff, that really helps you when you start talking about the types of defenses that you call, because it plays on offense or defense or special team, it plays, but you've got to give your players, your really exceptional players, a chance to be successful. And I think our coaching staff, the coaches have done that by putting the right players in the position to be successful. And our execution has really increased since week one.
Your offense has gotten a lot of headlines lately, but your defense has certainly done its job the last couple of ball games of helping you guys get off that fast start.
Yes, that's the key. We got to get the ball back. And there haven't been track meets early. Our defense has come out and played with a lot of energy too, and like I said, I think our Mark Snyder and our defensive staff do a great job during the week of preparation. And it's not just the plan, but the players understanding the plan and getting our playmakers in the right position. And so, it's anytime you go on the road and win, particularly in this league, it's a team effort. It's not one side of the ball. It's a team effort. And the first half this week we played pretty well as a complete football team.
It's like a broken record here, but once again, all three backs involved. And could you talk about Christian?
Yep.
Especially on the long touchdown.
Yeah, all three backs. You guys didn't believe me at the beginning of the year, so that's okay. We need them all. This is a stretch, and we're going to work those guys, particularly when you're a no huddle offense. And those guys are carrying the ball. When you get tackled and you carry it, it's usually not just one hit you're taking. You're taking 2 or 3 or 4. And those things add up during the year. So all three of them are capable. Christian is really improving. You see the strength of his knee, able to make some cuts. Ben's been solid. Trey's a change of pace and has been doing great things for us. We need all three of them, and we don't hesitate to run all three of them. Running those guys in and out of the game, and in particular. Instead of just situational deals, because, as I said a couple of weeks ago, Trey's starting to understand the whole part of the game and the different looks defensively, whether it's pass protection or running the ball, and that allows him to play in all parts of the offense instead of just situations.
Kevin, y'all had 2 lopsided wins in a row now. Could y'all be playing any better at this part?
Sure we could. I think so. We're a little sloppy in the second half. We've got to continue to work at our kicking game. We left some points out there, field goal wise, before the half and in the second half. We missed some tackles in the second half. There's a lot of things that we can continue to get better. I think Mondays are big days for us because we're honest with ourselves. A lot of times when you win, it's easy to overlook things. These guys have done a really good job of coming in on Monday, putting the last win behind them, learning from their mistakes and trying to improve on them. And as long as we continue to do that and get that type of leadership too from our seniors, from the guys in the locker room, we'll continue to get better.